up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Want to talk about priorities and growth. Um, just in the wake of the battle last night, people will say, "Well, man, I don't listen to none of these dudes. I don't." That's not what we talking about. We got to get our minds to a point of being able to extract nuggets of wisdom out of every situation. And there was a couple of things that was said in the midst of that battle last night that were like really, really top shelf little principles and nuggets of information that could benefit everybody if we was paying attention. And I'll get to the root of it also as it goes along. Gucci made a comment where he said we need to do a battle with jury. And he mentioned the fact that he had on about $5 million worth of jewelry on at the time. And young Jeezy in his reply said, let's do one with real estate. And that was a very, very profound reply to the original statement that the first brother made, because it speaks to the fact that Jeezy had a better understanding of what's really valuable. And there's no disrespect to Gucci. It's not to knock or disrespect him. It's just to break down the exchange so it could be a teaching moment for anybody else. It's a very quick-witted and accurate and eye-opening statement that he made, because regardless of what it is you're doing that accumulates money, or I should say, regardless of how much money you accumulate, we living in a society where the dollar is on the decline. The value of actual money is so low and getting lower and lower every day that we would be foolish to think that the end all be all is to just generate as much paper as we can and then stop. You generate the paper, but it's about what you do with it once you get it. So when the brother said, let's do one with real estate, conversation over after that. Because nothing is more valuable than land. And it's funny because people were posting a picture of Jeezy from a while back sitting down with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And in that picture, somebody put the caption somewhere along the lines like, this is where Jeezy learned about squashing beef and buying land. And I have to 100% agree with that statement, because Minister Farrakhan's consistency in meeting with the rappers all throughout the years, for decades, he's been very consistent, and he has always instilled in the rappers to be wise with their money and to purchase land and to squash beef. So I don't believe that it's no coincidence that the principles that Jeezy was carrying out were directly affecting, and not just him, many other brothers. I can think of Busta Rhymes just dropped his new project, and he is a very strong supporter of Minister Farrakhan. All of these brothers have been awakened by the minister in some form and fashion. Saw an interview with T.I. the other day with DC Young Fly and all those brothers, and they brought up the name of Minister Farrakhan. This man that the world makes out to be so evil and so anti-Semitic, so this, so that, but yet his words are planting seeds that are generating life and awakening the minds of our hip hop artists, and it's causing them to utilize their money and transform that money into wealth. So, for those who don't know and don't really get it, because we've come up in such a condition that it's hard to blame somebody if they get a little money and they want to get that car that they never had, or they want to get that chain that they never had. We understand why, but we got to educate them, and we got to be educated and instill the discipline to say, well, just hold up on that, because the things that you buy that will depreciate the second you purchase them are essentially a waste of money. But when you get some land, as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, some of this earth that we can call our own, that's where the real power is. The power is in ownership of land. And when you get the land, you have so many options. You have options to build on the land. You have options to use it for agricultural purposes. You have so many options. You can flip it, get some more. So it's layered. But if I buy a $50,000 watch, I'll never see the value of that again. If I fall on hard times and I gotta sell it, I'm not gonna get 50 for it. You see? So the thinking is being elevated, and I just gotta go ahead on and say it. A great deal of that credit goes to Minister Farrakhan, because the brothers who are wise enough to utilize the wisdom that he's instilling in them, they're benefiting from it. So tell me what y'all think, and how important it is to seek ownership of things that will increase in value, as opposed to glorifying things that just look good aesthetically. It's your big brother K-Rino, man. See y'all when I see y'all. Peace.